Plan today is we're going to go big, just throw some big stuff around. Hopefully, if it stays nice and flat with this rainy conditions, we might be able to venture out a little bit deeper today. Even in these gloomy wet conditions, it's not a bad backdrop to wake up to. So we're going to start getting prepped, get all the wet weather gear ready and get out there and hopefully get stuck into a few before it's time to pack up and head back home.
Oh, look at it.
As I pedal out to start my day, I'm already drenched from head to toe. Now, despite the cold and wet conditions, I soldier on with a simple mission to catch gigantic fish with soft plastics before heading home. Now, make sure you watch until the end, as this ends up being one of the best fishing days I've ever experienced, catching some truly remarkable fish and smashing some PBs.
Yeah, man, it's a good one.
Now, apologies for the raindrops on the camera. It was torrential rain for this whole session. The good news is that all the footage after this catch is crystal clear and we get stuck into some amazing fish.
Far out.
The head shakes on this thing.
Come on, I want to land this one.
Oh, it's tiring.
Here it comes. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Adam's got a dog.
Oh, look at the size of this thing. That's a beast.
Oh. On that grub?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, there you go. Have a look at that, guys. Pretty horrible conditions here, but I tell you what, every part of it is worthwhile when you're landing fish like that. And I've spent years and years and years fishing, but I tell you what, you're never too old to learn a few new techniques, because these boys have been teaching me some really cool stuff on how to watch your line go down, how to fish deep water, and how to slay some absolutely massive snapper like that. Look at that soft plastic in his gob. That there might be the biggest snapper I've ever landed. That is a special moment. I can't wipe the smile off my face. That is so cool. So there you go. That's the soft plastic did the damage there. They got that green top and that sort of yellow and orange underbelly on a 1 ounce jig head. We're fishing in 50 meters deep, and being able to actually see the fish on your sounder and then dropping a soft plastic like this on a 1 ounce jig head, and you actually see the fish turn, come up and eat that on the sounder, which is absolutely fascinating. So, and even us old dogs can learn a few new tricks, and I tell you what, I'm absolutely thrilled, and the day is early, so I'm going to rig this up. Let's go get another. So look at that, you can see the line dropping down.
All right, so right now I'm dropping that line. I can see there's 3 or 4 really big snapper right on the bottom, holding it 55 meters deep. And what I'm doing is I'm vertically dropping this soft plastic on a 1 ounce jig head, and I'm just constantly turning around, just trying to keep the line straight, because as soon as that drifts way away, what happens is it goes outside of the cone of the sonar of your sounder, and you won't see that line dropping in. So I can tell right at the moment, my line is at 45 meters and that fish is at 55, and he's actually coming up to have a look. So hope for a bit of luck, we might feel something here. It's on the bottom now. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go.
Got him. I called it. Yep.
I've got a big dog on again. Oh. This is so good. Oh my God, this is insane.
I just landed a good one too, and El's on another big dog.
To actually watch these fish eat your soft plastic on the sounder is just incredible. Let's give you a dry. That's it, he's still there. This is 2 giant snapper and 2 drops. You know these are big fish. And hopefully you'll be able to see this one, because there was raindrops all over the lens on the last one. Just drop around here, man. There's big dogs everywhere. And I've got 2 and 2 drops.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, this is a big dog.
Powerful. Oh, you can see the tail just thumping.
Have a look at the one in the back.
Holy
And this one feels bigger.
mate, that's huge.
Oh, oh.
That is huge.
It didn't fit in the net.
Go out. Need help?
Almost. Can you wind as I do the rod down? Pump and wind. My hands are killing me. I've got cuts and blisters and bruises all over them from the last few days.
What are you on, 1 ounce?
1 ounce straight down, man. And I was watching it all the way down on the sounder, and I actually saw the fish come up 10 meters and eat it. This is going to be 2 PB, 2 personal best snapper and 2 drops. And I tell you what, it's bloody hard work. Oh, here it comes. I'll turn you around. Oh my God, it doesn't fit in the net. This place is off its head.
Yeah.
Tell you what, these Catch Pro rods are pretty good, and this Stradic SWB is getting an absolute workout, and I must admit they are both bloody awesome. I'm lost for words right now, which doesn't happen too often. That is completely insane. Oh my God, he's got a strong jaw. Unfortunately with these fish, when you're pulling them up from so deep, their swim bladders tend to give way, so throwing them back in the water is not going to do much good, unfortunately. But again, look at that 6-inch grub. It's usually not a colour I tie on, but I tell you what, all of a sudden it's become my new favourite colour. And that there is what fishing in New Zealand is all about. That and big kingfish, which have eluded us a little bit on this trip, but the reason for that, the conditions have been pretty punishing out here. I'll tell you what, I'll happily catch these big dogs any day of the week. I dare say I think the last one was a tiny bit bigger than him, but that there is unbloody believable. Oh, straight onto it. Little's got to hit it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're calling every catch. It's insane. You're on as well. Oh my God. It's really frustrating that it hasn't stopped raining. I'm really hoping this footage comes out all right, because some of these are catches of a lifetime.
I'm sitting at 30. It'll have to be.
It's got a real thick gear.
Yeah, the head on this one. Now the colour's just changed in the last minute or two, so I might
reckon
take him back in a minute. So
12, 15.
yeah.
See that one I've got in the back, I reckon.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's a good hit. That's a brilliant hit.
You know what? He was just sitting on it. It wasn't until I just did a little bit of a lift.
That wee jiggle.
Yep.
That's a great hit.
Yeah.
Is that one of those catch rods?
Yep.
They work well.
They work really good, those catch
I like
rods.
the length of the arm stock in it, so you can really
Tuck it under your elbow and yeah.
Yeah,
It's enough.
especially since I'm a person, I don't have the strength in my hands after it.
Oh, this is another.
You can really hold on to them.
It's a solid one, Ian.
That's an absolute beautiful.
Oh.
I'll grab the camera
Hey.
and I'll take a couple of photos of the distance of you.
Oh. Get ready for a big fight. Sucking in the big ones, I tell you. These are big, powerful fish. Here's a good one. He actually feels bigger than the last two.
That is big fish.
Oh, he's not done. Holy shit.
Its head shake's so big it's pulling the rod down into the water.
Oh, he's
Kind of a beauty.
he was just such a subtle little nibble.
That's what I said, that sometimes they're really docile and you don't know what you've got on.
I got something big on, I'm going to show you that. Whew. Oh, holy, my arms are burning.
You wait till you get to my age. You know it.
Mate, I'm struggling. I've pulled up 4 fish like this in the last 20 minutes. This is maybe the greatest 20 minutes of snapper fishing I've ever... Here he comes in now. Oh, he's a big one, Ian. He's coming right under you, just be careful. Oh! Oh!
That is a monster. That's bigger than the last one. I don't know if it's 20, but I reckon it'll be 18.
I can't lift the net.
I'll flip around and I'll give you the thing. There might be 20. I'd say it'd be 18 at least.
Oh my god, I can't even move this. That is probably the greatest half an hour of fishing I reckon I've ever had, and I spend a lot of time on the water. But at the moment, we're just using our sounder. We're seeing big arches and big schools of fish. We're vertically dropping down these soft plastics, and we're just catching trophy fish after trophy fish. So this is the 4th snapper of this size that I've landed in the last half an hour. That is an absolute beast. And I'll spin him around just that way you can see the soft plastic in his gob, but he's just a big girthy fish. This might be the biggest one of the day. Sorry matey, there we go. Look at that, it's just hard to hold, that's how big they are. That is just a beautiful, beautiful fish. This is why you jump on a plane and travel thousands of kilometres to catch a fish like that. And there you go there, look at that gob. That's the soft plastic, and we're guessing this fish here is probably about 18 or 19 pounds. So, and I reckon we might get this one back in the water just because I've already got a couple behind me. So let's get these pliers into the fish and get that soft plastic out. All right, so there you go, soft plastic is out. Let's see if this fish will swim off. Do you dunk him in and see what they do? Or?
I hold him by the tail.
Okay.
If they find shit.
Oh, no, he went straight off. Very good now.
Yeah, no, he didn't blow on that.
Have a look over there. Looks like a huge storm front that's about to come through. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes on that because the weather's been really, really tough the last few days. And finally, we've had a really good window where we're catching some good fish. So it's going to be a real shame if that comes through and blows up. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's just absolutely ridiculous.
They just snapper aren't meant to get this big.
But it's every catch, man. Every one we've pulled up has been like a 10 kilo fish.
Stradic, eh?
That's insane. Look at...
Yo! Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm a bit worried about that, yeah.
Just stay around here for a few minutes and start heading our way. We'll just nick around the corner.
Mate, that's all coming. Look, it's the whole way, boys. It's not just there, like it's...
At the moment, but just keep an eye on it. If it gets really close, just duck around the corner in case it hits. I'm going to move anyway.
Yeah, that's actually...
A little bit average in this roll.
That's actually come in really quick, that part there. That wasn't there a little bit ago. This has been absolutely insane. In the last half an hour, I've landed 4 personal best snapper, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger on every single catch. And what's really good is I'm starting to get the knack of this technique, which is marking up fish, dropping my soft plastics right on top of them, waiting for them to come up and hit it. I think we're gonna have to catch a few more as well, because I know that some of the footage is probably gonna be a bit average because it rained pretty much that whole time. It's only just stopped raining now. Actually, if you hold on. Oh, did he hit it? He's on. I don't know. This. That's what it's like. It's just crazy. Every drop, we are just landing big fish. This Stradic SW has been absolutely hammered this last few days, and I've never had fishing this good. This is just absolutely incredible. Here he comes. This one's a bit smaller. You know you're having a good day when you catch what's probably a 6 kilo fish and you're like, we'll throw him back. That's what it's been like today. It's just been unbelievable. Usually you'd be absolutely thrilled to catch a snapper of this size. So basically at the moment we're fishing in 50 meters deep. We've got a 1 ounce of a jig head, and as you can see we've got that 6-inch grub. And basically what we have to do is we turn up the sensitivity and the gain on the sounder, and as we mark fish we're working really, really slowly, and then what we're doing is vertically dropping that soft plastic down, but doing it in a way that you can see that line dropping all the way down. And it takes probably a good 2 minutes for that soft plastic to hit the bottom, and you've got to watch that line all the way down on your sounder. You can see it pretty much from that top right hand side of the corner, and then that line filters all the way down. And the thing that is absolutely amazing is that you can actually see these fish turn their heads, come up, and actually take the soft plastic on your sounder, and you brace for that hit, probably about 5 or 6 seconds before they actually commit. And that there, I can't put into words, that has just made my day. All right, so just been careful here. So I've just spotted a massive fin coming out the water.
What was that?
There's a big shark next to me, mate, so just be careful, yeah? So he's just circling around, probably about 150 metres to your left.
Oh, yes, okay.
All right. Ooh, scary. I might just sound around here for a little bit, just get a bit of distance from me and that shark.
Yesterday they've gone up the boil again.
Oh, have they?
Not wee ones, but they keep coming up, having a look, going away. Having a look, going away.
Straight on, first drop. First drop. Oh yeah, solid fish. Whew. This rain has been relentless today. It just has not stopped for a second. The other thing that hasn't stopped for a second is the volume of big snapper. And we're basically just seeing them sitting on the bottom. Perhaps it's the rainy conditions, but they are just switched on. They're just smashing every soft plastic on the drop. But we're very strategically just dropping it straight on their heads. This is amazing. That's amazing. Whew. It's tiring, that's what it is. I feel like a wet rat out here. It's coming up now. There he is. There's a nice fish. Beautiful fish. Unreal. Whew.
What is the fish weighing at?
I think it was 18, I think we said, so 7.5, 18, so yeah. Hey Nick, that didn't take long, already got one.
Was it that big one that you marked?
Yeah, straight away. It was down for like 15 seconds and it was on, so yeah.
Amazing, well done.
Alrighty, well, they just keep coming. Is just insane today. I mean, these conditions are horrendous. It has poured probably from about 9:30 p.m. last night, so we're talking, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16 hours straight of this rain. The only thing that's good about this rain is that the heavy conditions have kept the waves and the swell right down. We are thinking though in the next probably half an hour or so that wind is going to change and it'll be pretty lumpy out here, so we're just trying to make the best of it. But it's insane. It's just every single drop we're just catching big fish. Now this is on the smaller size. All right, and there we go. So there's another. What a beautiful fish. Again, got that 6-inch Catch Livies grub in the orange colour in his gob. This has been one of the most unbelievable sessions, and I'll tell you what, look up the Bounty Hunter in New Zealand, guys, because it's a wonderful service, and this is some of the smaller stuff that you get stuck into, which is just unbelievable. So let's get the soft plastic out of this one's mouth, and he should swim away. Just like that. Have a look at that. If you don't think that we're keen mad fishermen, my fingers are absolutely butchered. They're as wrinkly as can be. I've got cuts and bruises and all sorts of stuff. It's been punishing out here. It's freezing cold. But I tell you what, when you're catching fish like that, nothing else matters. I'm starting to pick up on a few things, so...
We drifted over them.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're right on top of them now, actually.
No, your lines.
No, it is now. It's just hit the 38 metre mark now, and something's come up to have a look at it too. Yep, told you.
Good spotting. Oh, you have to see your thing now.
Yeah, I could see it. I actually saw him come up.
Yeah, and I can see your tail.
Another good
It's
one.
nice to see them rise like that, isn't it?
So good. Oh my God. We have to be quick because I want to get out of here. This is pretty hairy, this storm. Time for Stradic SWB to scream again. This is just insane how good this fishing is. That's definitely coming our way. I want to get this fish and get out of here. I'll tell you what, the sound is lit here now, Ian, if you want to drop. Well, I've broken my PB, I reckon 4 or 5 times in a row, just with these huge fish. So you just never know what's... Oh, here comes the rain. we're going to be in the heart of this storm in a second, so I reckon what I'll do is I'll net this one, and then I'm going to motor as fast as I can over there. He's a good fish. Oh yeah, he's another good fish. Holy moly. Got him. That's another big boy. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this bail arm. I'm going to get over there and sign some cover because this is about to get scary quick, I think. So let's do that. I like that idea. All right, there you go. See you, fishy. Now, I don't like talking about product too much on the show because I really want it to be more about the adventures and the experience and the techniques and the locations. But a couple of things in these offshore settings is you have to be super duper confident with the gear that you're using to come out in really deep offshore waters where the winds and the swell and the waves can change so quickly. I'll tell you what, the Hobie Outbacks have been absolutely phenomenal. It felt really stable, but also just taking all those safety measures. So all of us guys are together, we're all kitted up with radios, we're all checking in on each other all the time, making sure that we go out in groups. The other stuff that's been absolutely wonderful is that Shimano Stradic SWB. This is my first time really putting it through its paces, and it's been an awesome reel. Just the drag sound, the way that it's handled some of those big size snapper, some of the other fish that we've landed. So that was really cool. And guys, if you're not familiar with the brand Catch, we've been using a lot of their products over the last few days. So been using that 4 to 8 kilo spin rod. That's been fantastic. And their range of Livies soft plastics, particularly those 6-inch grubs, they've been absolutely fantastic. And you know, when you're out at a wild place like this, you want to make sure that you've got the right gear, A, that you're catching, B, that you're staying safe, and C, that you really enjoy yourself. So definitely a few things that really shined in this weekend away. Yep. Oh. Just keep an eye on that thing for me, would you? Yeah. Just in case, because that will not be a pretty situation.
You're right, focus on your fish, I'll watch you.
Yeah, it's a snapper. Not a big one. He's chased it all the way up though. I keep seeing sharks, and I must admit I'm very much on edge at the moment. We've got something that's just swimming to our left there, not too far in the distance, and saw a absolute brute of a shark just about 10 minutes ago. So it definitely plays on your mind when you're out here. All right, so there we go. So there's another beautiful snapper. Get you on your way. Off he swims. It's a bit eerie out here. Oh.
There's a few fish up this way. Hey, tap, Marty.
I'll stay about this distance, all right?
You're right, mate. No stress. I don't think you'll scare it off.
Well, at least you're only at 30 here, you're not at 50, so...
So my arms won't fall off
Yeah.
by the end of this. Look at that.
I'm just staying about here, so hopefully not too close. Oh, is that the FT? Twin Power FT?
Yeah.
All right.
2500, 16 pound over 20 pound leader.
Just targeting 15 kilo fish on a 2500 size reel for
Why
breakfast.
not, you know? We like a challenge over here. Look at the power in it. Look at the tail. It's just like bzz, bzz, bzz.
Well, the other two of mine didn't even fit in the net, so you watch it when it comes up, you'll be like, what?
I don't think I've even turned it yet, to be quite honest. I think it's an eagle ray.
Just...
Oh, it's just bouncing. Oh.
That drag's pretty locked too, yeah. I'm gonna spin this way. Actually, what I'll do, I should be right here. I shouldn't be in your way, mate.
No, you're fine.
Just the shot will look sick when it comes up to the surface.
Can you hold the rod?
Aussie lads are filming another really good fish.
The Aussie lads.
Oh.
There we go. Now I'm in perfect position.
Look at the rod bend. You're just holding, you're not actually...
I'm not gaining. I am now.
Every fish at the moment is like a 10 kilo plus.
That's so much power.
It's insane, isn't it?
Those big thump. Look at it. It's just running. Out of control. I did exactly what you said. It worked.
It does work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was a novice at it yesterday, and I think once you get one, you're like, oh, wait a sec. And you can see it come up.
Here we go.
Let's have a look. We'll see some colour in a sec.
Or maybe not.
At least it's not raining for a millisecond.
Hey Al, those two fish in the back, your kayak's sitting like this.
Oh no, have a look at it. Look at that.
I'll wait for you to bring you might beat them.
I'm about to add to it. Oh, there's a leader.
Let's have a look.
2 meters left.
I'll come up. Oh yeah. Oh. Have a look. Have a look at it. It's funny when you get your net out because your net only the head fits in and that's it.
What do you even do with it?
Yeah, just put the yeah, get his head in the net.
Oh.
That's insane, isn't it?
That's a big fish.
That's a big one. Look at that. Oh. Good job, mate.
Beautiful creature.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Good.
So I just want to say a big thank you to the guys at Burley Pro, Tasline and Catch, and a massive thank you for Marty for bringing us down here. It's really awesome to have some great local products that are inspired by waters like this. Guys, make sure you go and check those out. Make sure you go and support local. And I tell you what, I can't wait to get out of here, have a nice hot shower and get back to my wife and kids because I miss them dearly.
Maybe pick up some other guys' fish and bring them back if you want.
All right, job done. Well, us two are going to head back because it's going to get real nasty out here. Lucky there's no thunder and lightning or anything.
Alright, well there you go, that was probably the craziest hour of fishing that I can ever recall. A massive storm front, and we were catching fish like this on every single cast. It was just absolutely ridiculous. So, not 100% sure how good the footage is going to come out because it was just raining the whole time. The camera lens get foggy and a little bit murky, and I had lots of tissues with me to keep those lenses dry, but it just did not stop. But have a look at that. That is absolutely insane. What a place, what a stunning backdrop. This is absolutely awesome. And you know, if you're gonna get hypothermia, then maybe that's a good way to get it. All right, rock on.
Unfortunately, this was the beginning of a severe weather front coming through, and being so remote, our 6 days of fishing was trimmed down to only 3. But this session and this fishing trip is one that I'll remember forever for its breathtaking scenery, insane catches,
Beautiful, beautiful fish.
and making some new lifelong friends.
Oh, that's a ripper. That's the best gummy bait, man. Have a look at that. Look at the size of that thing.
going to be hard to head back to Melbourne and top this off, but I can already tell you that I've got into some amazing fish locally, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and I'll see you sometime soon.